All clear. You are now safe in this park. Go back to Main Street U.S.A. For anybody else who are just joining us at this time, this train on the Washington Railroad is stay active for this trip. As our sponsor race, our train tracks at this time.
We can be an adventure. Oh, I don't care. I just didn't want that one down.
Otherwise fully seated on your lap or the bench. Okay, for safety, I'll remind you if you want to have a safe unit, but just know one more emotion. Just one more emotion. Keep you safe, okay? I love that pretty bracelet and your necklace, that butterfly, and your beautiful dress and your beautiful Elsa shoes.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. Currently departing Main Street Station. If you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Friends, I'm so delighted you've joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this Magic Kingdom, especially because it's certified proof that in these parts, dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be the conductor of this train. And wouldn't you know it, with a big drunken and a dash of magic, here I am. Believe it when I say that around here, anything is possible. See what I mean? Hope you packed a compass, because that, folks, is the sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, or buckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just stealing a town and treehouse, there's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland. Princess Tiana right up the band for her big party. She made me promise to tell you, you're invited. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight. Please stop. Ease and walk. Carry your shoulders all the way on the platform. Understand now, this is Frontierland Station.
As we approach the station, please continue to remain fully seated, keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs all the way inside the train until we've come to a complete stop and you've heard me say the words all clear. Until then, once again, remain seated and do not exit the train. Remain seated, please. We're still in motion. You are now all clear to disembark. Welcome to Frontierland, everyone.
Didn't went this one, right? Undersea journey of Little Mermaid. Meet Ariel in the Ariel we did. Enchanted Tales with Bella. Bella we went, right? Well we went, right? It's a small world is also. Fantasy Park all night.
There's no light. Yeah, no light. You can use my music. The train takes you Tron, Tomorrowland and
Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street U.S.A. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide los pequeños. Gracias. They're ready. Big Thunder Mountain. Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mind for gold. But mining seems to have been derailed. They've been working on that railroad all the big long day. Enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic. Listen, hear that?
There it is, on that big metal snake.
Oh, Peter, that's not a snake. It's a train.
Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put. Come here. Hey! Get back here, Shadow! Shadow!
Oh, Tinkerbell, we really must find some stronger friends.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of castle spires to the sands under the sea, magic and happily ever afters await around every corner in Fantasyland. We're coming down the track and heading straight for the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacular-rific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Stop. Gather your juggling pins, unicycles, and other belongings, and carry your strollers away from the platform before unfolding. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those just on our thanks for traveling with us. I hope you enjoyed this experience. If you're still on board, our next stop is Main Street Station.
As we approach the station, please continue to remain fully seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs all the way inside the train until we've come to a complete stop and you've heard me say the words, all clear. Until then, once again, remain seated and do not exit the train. You are now all clear to disembark. Welcome to Fantasyland, everyone. Once again, this will also be your gateway to Tomorrowland. Next up, Main Street U.S.A.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Walt Disney World Railroad is now open. It starts at Main Street Station at Frontierland.
The train, the engine is loud and hot, the farther away you are from it, the cooler and quieter it will be.
I'm not moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your last call. Walt Disney World Railroad now departing on a grand circle tour around the Magic Kingdom with stops at Main Street Station and Frontierland. All aboard. We're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. The next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street U.S.A. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Please keep an eye on your train. Brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on the straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. As you know, I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the moon. And I'm cheered on by the rockets and steamers to the top.
Unidentified users detected in upload conduit area. Scanning. Calculated. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required. Users, please proceed with Tron light cycle run for upload. Once digitized, you may board your light cycle and join the games. Fair warning, users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right? Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland. Your trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it. We're now approaching our most charming destination, Main Street, USA. A place where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats. After our stop, we'll be heading for Frontierland, followed by a visit to Fantasyland. For now, stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As we approach the station, please continue to remain fully seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs all the way inside the train until we come to a complete stop and you heard me say the word all clear. Until then, once again, remain seated and do not exit the train. You are now all clear to disembark. Welcome back to Main Street, USA, everyone.